rivalry that stretches generations, fought time after time over many battlefields and many decades, inspiring so many heroic tweets. It finally ends today. A rivalry that has had some of the most bitter moments in Premier League history. And today, we will finally see who not only wins the battles, but who finally ends the war. What's up guys, it's Quacker TV here, back from his cringy little intro. Hope you hated it as much as I hated making it. Wagwan, what's good? Best TV show, you know how it is. Let's get into it. West Ham, Leeds. We need a fast start. Could have been that, but it was not. Anyway, Masenko Ha, what a back heel. Eyes in the back of the lad's head, and the party starts. West Ham, you know what happens. When the party starts, it never fucking ends. 1-0 already. We come forward again. The star boy still hasn't quite got over the Aston Villa ends, and he seems another team claret and blue. It's just not ideal, but Martinelli, he's got something special in his hands, doesn't he? Oh my. Next time, just find his radar. You know what we always say. Gabby Martinelli though to Emi Bundia. And that, boys and girls, is 2-0. The boys are freaking flying. Had to work so hard to censor myself there. It literally pains me to say. 2-0 to Leeds. Let's get going. Gabby Martinelli flies forward again.
Nope.
Just as you think it's all over, the captain comes and saves the day as always. Big Calvin Phillips, the biggest rivalry in the Premier League, and Calvin is up for it. Emmy should have scored that, to be honest. That is poor from the lad. West Ham though, they've been hit fast and they've been hit hard, and Big Mez, he was up for it. Look at that defensive display, boys. That is unreal. West Ham just cannot do anything to break us down. They come forward again. Guess what? Defence is back again. The boys were up for it. They were pumped. I mean, look at Gabby Martinelli making an absolute...
You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of collisionous junk!
Couldn't have put it better myself, lads. We come forward again, though. Big Florian Wirtz into King Calvin. What Gabby can't do, the captain can. Doesn't score many, but he knew the bitter rivalry was here. I promise you nothing else happened. And on to the next big game. This is a big month, boys. This is the month that could decide our season, to be honest. I know it sounds early, but I promise you it ain't. Man City in the league, our toughest European game so far. You've got a lot to look forward to this episode. So leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, boys and girls. And when I say leave a subscribe, I don't mean leave me without subscribing. I mean bloody do it, because there's going to be a lot more videos like this coming out. Jackie Grealish, that is why you signed him. 40 million. Bargain. That's what you'd say. 40 million for anything else in the world, it ain't worth it once you see you can get Jackie Grealish for 40 million. Hits it harder than my dad. Not gonna finish that one because I will be getting arrested. Anyway, 1-0 to the boys. Again, we're playing Man City, one of the biggest teams in Europe. In real life, probably the most informed team in the world. We laid a marker down at the end of last season. Jackie Grealish should have laid it down at the start of this one. We've already beaten Liverpool 6-1. We need to go one better now. This is another big team we need to put out of their misery. And Bukayo Saka, he's got his PTSD out. We've been sending him to therapy since the Aston Villa miss, and this is the result of it. Absolutely outstanding. My God, I need to take a breath, but I'm still going to keep going because, boys and girls, this DJ show ain't ending for another 10 minutes. So if I die on air, I die on air because I'm excited. 2-0. And what a finish it was on our star boy's left foot. Unreal from the lad. Kevin De Bruyne 4-3, but he ain't going to do anything against us.
Why you being a dickhead for? Stop being a dickhead.
Doesn't matter because Big Camavinga getting his range in with the lads, but I promise you boys, that is a player who's going to lead us to silverware. I can't even moan, that back heel was disgusting. That was just a ridiculously good pass. But it doesn't matter because Big Rodders comes through on his... Since when does he pass? He doesn't even share his food, man. And sharing is caring. The guy brings in full tub of Pringles and doesn't share it with the boys. And this is why. Rodrigo Moreno, the best striker in the world. People said he peaked. People said he was a flop when Leeds signed him, that he had nothing left. Look at him now. Man City charge forward, but I told you, De Bruyne just don't have it. He ain't a threat to us. There's nothing he can do to scare us. Gabby Martinelli marches on forward. Left foot, to be honest. But we come through again. Rodrigo has... It feels like one of those games we're going to lose. But thankfully, we managed to take all of the late pressure from City. And that, boys and girls, is a 3-2 lead for the boys in Leeds. You might be wondering how I managed to get Camavinga to sign for us. I know it was unrealistic, those of you who just viewing. We just told him he was signing for a team in England up north, starting with L. It's pretty easy after that one. We are starting fast, so what he couldn't do in the last few games, the man does now. The best attacking midfielder on the planet. One half of the greatest trio of all time. El Jefe, El Nuevo Diablo. It is Emiliano Buendia against Atletico Madrid, one of the best teams on the planet. We do not care. We're like Tories when we see economy that's not irrelevant to our one. When we see one that we can get up for our take in, they're going to score here, aren't they? It's probably a good thing because I had no idea where I was going with that, but you know, it doesn't make it any less painful when we legitimately just let Koke turn everyone in the box like a church wishes they could do gay people. If you're Christian out there, no offences. You know how it is. I'm Irish. I may not be Christian, but I'm Irish, so you know I'm halfway there. Black, shown why he's one of the best keepers in the world, unlike R1 who just gets absolutely lobbed and is absolutely one of the best keepers in the world. Big Meslier doing what he always does, one of the best in the world. The baguette Buffon, unreal from the lad. We come marching on. It's big Rodrigo. It's bigger Jan Oblak, but look at that dribbling from Buendia. Tips it in. See why everyone hates this guy? He just won't get out of the way, will he? Doesn't matter though. It's Bukayo Saka. Yeah, damn right you are, Bukayo. Damn right you are. It's 2-1 to the Leeds. The boys in white are showing all of their might. What a night. Thought of that off the top of my head, boys and girls. I know it was awful. I know it was cringe. I don't give a damn because we're 2-1 up against Atletico Madrid. And yes, I did include the H that time. I don't give a damn because I'm just too distracted by big Rodrigo Moreno through on his left and making it 3-1 to the boys. I know what's going to be going through people's heads. I absolutely am well aware that everyone's going to be thinking, oh, this isn't realistic. This is dumb. Leeds could never do this. I don't give a damn. I don't care. It's Leeds United. Second season dominating Europe. Wait till we win the whole thing. Then be talking. Don't ask what that was because I could not tell you. The man cannot cross. Atletico march on forward, but the best keeper in the world. Doesn't matter because it's offside. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Atletico come forward again. What defending though. Unreal defending, and we march forward. Or they come through and absolutely embarrass our defence, but it doesn't matter because our defence is unembarrassable. The most impenetrable, I do not know how to pronounce that word, defence in Europe. I meant impenetrable. So I was going with that. My vernacular and vocabulary just pretty awful though. Alas, we actually conceded a goal to Morata, which basically means we lost the game. I don't give a shit. Actually, yes, I bloody do. It's Mateusz Klitsch making it all comfy again. 9 points from 9. I told you, boys, we're coming through. Look at the big Quackman sprinting on down the line. This is a marker. I always say it. This is us marking our territory. We are like Tories when we see Europe. We just... No, they just want to get out of there. That doesn't make sense, Quackers. Editor Quackers, cut that out. I ain't cutting it out. The guy's a dick. He doesn't pay me enough anyway. What the hell? Anyway, moving swiftly on. That, boys and girls, is 3 points for Leeds United ahead of... I want to say a big game, but it's not, to be honest. Leicester City coming up. But as you see in the top right, they didn't come up for very long. Gabby Martinelli shown he can finish. But this is the big game we're going to end the episode on. Tottenham Leeds, the best defence in the Premier League versus the absolute best attack. We even snuck a penalty win against Man City in the Cup. And what makes that better is I played Jamie Shackleton and the boys. But our team is just too good. It's like I planned this, really, isn't it? It's like I planned to concede these goals. But my team's just not very good at defending. Anyway, for some reason this clip keeps going on. Saka comes forward, plays Martinelli through. Wait, this is meant to be the best defence in England. I mean, I know England's defence in general is pretty awful, but holy shit. That, on the other hand, is absolutely out of the world defending, boys and girls. 27 minutes in, and now we come forward. Good defences build good attacks, and Jackie Grealish finds Martinelli. I'm not even going to give Tottenham it, you know. I'm not even going to give them a Gabby Martinelli slogan, because I hate Tottenham. I can't stand them. Not because I'm an Arsenal fan, it's because the rest of my family are Tottenham fans. Not particularly nice. Anyway, 2-1 to the boys. I should be through the roof, but I'm not going to be through the roof until we get that third. Until we lay it down and I can stop making an absolute div of myself. Stop looking like an absolute pagan. Martinelli is really sad there, by the way. That's why I had to cut it. He just looked so upset. It was actually quite funny. Camavinga marching through. I promise you, he'll find his radar one day and he's going to score a big goal. That's his face scan, though. Don't know how realistic that looks, to be honest. I mean, Mason Greenwood is still the best one, but anyway. Unfortunately for us, Tottenham have not got a Make-A-Wish kid in goal. You'd have to watch the previous episode when we played Tottenham last to get that. They have their actual keeper, but I wanted to say it doesn't matter, but Florian Wirtz can't finish either. Are we going to live to regret this? Not with finishing like that, boys and girls. Sergio Aurier being their attacking threat. Can we just score one so I can actually go off? See, you might see a centre-back coming on the CDM there and think I'm shutting up shop. But, shut up. We march on through again. Big Florian and Martinelli, the two young lads. Some beautiful football. Jackie Grealish into Martinelli. Oh, what a goal that would have been from Captain Planet. My God. Oh, no. Oh, shit. The flag was up. The flag was up. I'm sorry, I just really like this song. Anyway, focusing again. Bukayo Saka rolls his man, finds Big Florian, who finds Davinson Sanchez. It was probably Umtiti, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it is Umtiti. Tottenham signed Umtiti, and that, boys and girls, is the end of the game and the end of the episode. As I always say, I hope you enjoyed. Everyone who gets this far, who likes the video, who leaves their feedback, you're absolute legends, and I love to have you here. But the propaganda's already running, so I will too. Have a good one. Fuck us out.